The forest of whispers, far beyond the crowded cities, between silent mountains, there was a mysterious forest. The trees were incredibly tall, stretching so high that sunlight had to weave through their thick leaves. By the time the sun's rays touched the ground, they turned into soft golden threads, dancing quietly among the trunks. In the early morning, a thin mist floated through the forest. When the wind gently moved through the branches, strange sounds sometimes appeared. At first, they sounded like faint whispers, then like people speaking in calm, ordinary voices. Travelers passing nearby often stopped to listen. They could hear conversations. They could hear voices. But no one could understand the words. Among the villagers, there was a young girl named Haram Salwa. She used to live in the village and often heard the same story from the villagers about this forest. Haram Salwa went into the jungle to see all of this for herself, to find out whether it was true or just a story. The sounds carried emotions. Sorrow, longing, sometimes peace. But the language was unlike anything anyone had ever heard. It was as if these words had never been spoken by any living tongue. Villagers told stories of the forest. Some said it was haunted. Others thought it was just the wind. But the truth was far deeper. Long ago, there were people who walked through life, carrying silent pain in their hearts. They had stories they could never share, feelings they could never express. Whenever they tried to speak, the world silenced them. People mocked them. People shamed them. People made them feel small. So they stayed quiet. They carried their grief inside, until one day, they left this world without ever speaking their stories. Their words were never spoken. Their voices were never heard. But the universe remembers what the world ignores. After they were gone, something extraordinary happened. All the words they never spoke, all the feelings buried deep in sin, became whispers carried by the wind. The forest gave them something the world never did. A voice, a precious voice, and words more valuable than anything on earth. Now, when sunlight filters through the tall trees and the wind moves through the leaves, those voices can still be heard. They speak freely, without fear, without shame. No one can fully understand their language, but anyone who listens closely can feel the emotions in their whispers. Some stories are too deep for ordinary words. Some voices are meant to be heard, not by the ears, but by the soul. And that is why, even today, the forest still whispers the end. If you like the story, you may share your thoughts below. Your feedback means a lot and helps us improve. Hope this story touched your imagination and feelings. Thank you for reading and staying connected.